He feels more like a Smash Bros character instead of a Mario character these days, with how the series has seemingly turned completely dormant, but Dr. Mario is still one of the most surprising facets of Mario's personality and portrayal. The everyman hero, known for his transformations, is actually a genuine doctor. It's not a transformation, it's not a dream, it's legit. Mario works at the Mushroom Kingdom Hospital on the days Peach isn't kidnapped. At least, that's the idea, but is it actually true? After all, Mario is a series that doesn't care much for canonicity, and it seems rather obvious that games like Mario Party or Mario Kart are not really meant to be taken as literal, as canon. So in that light, does Dr. Mario qualify? Is Dr. Mario actually grounded within the assumed canon Mario world, or does it operate outside of it, like Mario Party and Mario Kart? Well, let's start our investigation with the first clue I already name-dropped, the Mushroom Kingdom Hospital. According to the instruction manual, that is the setting of the very first Dr. Mario game, with Mario himself saying that while he may have had some crazy adventures in the last few years, he now works at the virus lab of Mushroom Kingdom Hospital. I mean, if the man himself says that's the case, why not believe him? Not only is he accompanied at his job by Nurse Toadstool, revealing that Peach apparently can't pay the bills with her royal status, Mario is also quite clearly good at his work. The capsules, or mega vitamins, that are essentially the building blocks of Dr. Mario's gameplay, are stated in the manual to be created by Dr. Mario himself. This is not something he does for fun or out of necessity, he actually knows his stuff well enough to develop medicine. And making that even more impressive is the revelation at the end of the first Dr. Mario that the viruses are actually alien in origin. They are beamed up by a UFO, meaning that Dr. Mario didn't just develop a cure for some known disease, he cured an alien virus, presumably very quickly after it landed on his planet. And according to his trophy description in Super Smash Bros. Melee, viruses that appear later in the series are actually different strains too. So in every single game, he develops a new medicine on the fly. This might just genuinely be his calling. If Bowser didn't kidnap Peach so much, Mario might have cured cancer by now. And what does he get in return? Criticism, speculation, rumors. According to another trophy from Smash Bros. Melee, Dr. Mario is slower than regular Mario because of a lack of exercise. Another often heard piece of speculation is that Dr. Mario wouldn't be a licensed practitioner. And that isn't just a joke used online, by the way, it is referenced in games too. In Smash for Wii U and Ultimate's Palutena's Guidance, which is the little conversation Pit can trigger on the Palutena Temple stage, Pit instantly starts by saying he's not a real doctor, and even though Palutena defends him, Veridi goes even further and calls Dr. Mario a quack. And to this you can say, oh, what do they know? But even Shigeru Miyamoto, creator of Mario himself, has implied Dr. Mario is not a licensed doctor in an interview for the series' 30th anniversary. Imagine your father coming to your 30th birthday and saying you suck at your job. That's what's happening here. But fear not, Dr. Mario is not guilty of severe malpractice. The title screen of Dr. Mario Miracle Cure, an eShop title for the 3DS, gives us a rare better look at Dr. Mario's office, and lo and behold, there is a diploma on the wall behind him. Take that, Miyamoto, your boy went to college. But okay, that was a little tangent, let's get back to Dr. Mario's place within the Mario world. Where this office we just saw is inside the Mushroom Kingdom Hospital is unknown, and with the original Dr. Mario, the only game with a confirmed setting, that's not exactly something that can help place him within the world. The Mushroom Kingdom Hospital has never returned in any game following the first Dr. Mario, it isn't even mentioned, even though there have been Mario games with themes where it would fit since, like Bowser's Inside Story for example. The hospital has frequently appeared in the Kodansha Mario manga though, which is an official Nintendo licensed manga, but obviously not really canon. Fun fact though, this manga has several characters called Dr. Mario and none of them are Mario or even related to Mario. It's more of a running gag that every time a doctor or hospital is needed, the characters get a doctor called Dr. Mario who has no relation beyond that. The same thing actually happens with Nurse Toadstool in this manga. But okay, if that doesn't cement Dr. Mario's place, what does? Well, there may not be another Dr. Mario game with a confirmed setting, but there is one that has a full-on story mode, being Dr. Mario 64. Now, there are a lot of Mario games that have a story mode when they maybe don't really have a story to tell, and Dr. Mario 64 is certainly one of them, but this still stands among the weirdest of the weird. Because rather than focus on the doctor element of the story, treating well-known characters and enemies, or create new characters of its own, Dr. Mario 64 goes all in on Wario Land Free. Every boss and playable character from this game hails from Wario Land 3, including Wario himself, the final boss Rudy the Clown, and plenty of random enemies that everyone has long forgotten even exist, like Silky, Applebee, and Jelly Bob. Mad Science Teen, who is a recurring side character in both Wario Land 3 and 4, also makes an appearance in this game, and his story is bizarre in and of itself, as this is originally a character from a Japan-only Game Boy game called The Frog for Whom the Bell Tolls. You may know it from an assist trophy in modern Smash games, the one with the little prince, the snake and the frog that cause a classic fight dust cloud when they are near opponents. That is the origin of this random character who ended up in multiple Wario Land games and Dr. Mario 64. So maybe that confirms Dr. Mario is canon to the frog for whom the bell tolls, but more importantly, these strong connections to Wario Land also help legitimize his place in the Mario world. While Wario Land definitely feels like its own thing, like the Donkey Kong series and WarioWare, there has been overlap between the core Mario titles and Wario Land. Wario's car has been in various kinds of games ever since it was introduced in Wario Land 4, Rudy the Clown has been mentioned by name by Wario in later titles, and the whole Wario Land series got its start as a Mario Land spin-off of sorts. So while it's hardly an appearance in a mainline Super Mario game, it's definitely something. Besides this, Dr. Mario is also referenced in both the original Paper Mario as well as Color Splash, which are of dubious canonicity. The most prevalent theory behind Paper Mario is that it is an in-universe story, but it's better than nothing, especially considering Yui from Color Splash outright says to Mario that he knows he moonlights as a doctor, suggesting that the idea that Mario is a doctor is actually common knowledge in the Mario world. Outfits based on Dr. Mario would later also appear in Mario Odyssey and Mario Maker, plus Dr. Mario and Dr. Luigi appear as drivers in Mario Kart Tour, where it is once again confirmed that Dr. Mario may be considered a separate character in Smash Bros, but in the Mario universe they are certainly one and the same. Except for that strange Mario manga, I guess. And speaking of Dr. Luigi, that brings us to the most recent Dr. Mario game, the mobile title Dr. Mario World. Seeing as this is almost like a spin-off of a spin-off, how seriously we should take this game is up in the air. But it feels worthy of mention, especially since never before has a Dr. Mario game felt this strongly tied to the more mainstream and important, for lack of a better word, Mario games. All of a sudden, they're giving away medical degrees like they're hotcakes, with all kinds of doctor variants being introduced for characters who I'm not sure have the mental capacity to be a doctor, like several babies and a Luma, as well as plenty of characters who have never been playable before, like a dolphin and a stack of Goombas. Especially if you include the assistants, which are like helpers, this title pulls basically everything and everyone from the Mushroom Kingdom into a doctor setting, partway destroying the idea of Mario being this unique doctoral talent, which was more or less established in the first game, but also making Dr. Mario much more of a legit side game compared to existing only in its weird little bubble. That is kinda the problem. Previously, Dr. Mario may have felt like its own thing, but it did appear to be loosely connected to the core Mario games. Kinda like how Yoshi's Island or Wario Land are their own thing, but there are enough hints there to suggest it's all the same world, and most importantly, nothing contradicts it. This game goes so well with what it includes that it puts Dr. Mario more on the same page as Mario Kart or Mario Party. I mean, this game doesn't just have Dr. Mario, it also has Dr. Fire Mario. That is pure spin-off territory. However, like I said before, the fact that this game is a mobile title that even gameplay-wise barely feels like an actual Dr. Mario game makes it easy to turn a bit of a blind eye to this. I mean, is that convenient? Yes, but I also think it's fair to say that Dr. Mario World is more of a spin-off of Dr. Mario than an actual Dr. Mario game, if that makes sense. And if you disregard Dr. Mario World, then I think there is enough there to say that, yeah, Dr. Mario is canon. Mario canonically moonlights as a medical professional, and he has the license to prove it. No matter what Miyamoto or Kid Icarus characters might say. But what do you make of the Dr. Mario situation? Share it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing. If you're also interested in either the Pokemon or Fire Emblem series, you may want to check out my other channels, Piantapedia and Nagapedia. Links are in the description. For now, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.